Well, hey there. Both of you. Welcome to my bed. We just doubled our audience size. Oh, now we lost one. I'm going to stop watching that counter. It's freaking depressing. Hi, Susan. Among the silent sentries, guard this empty house. A vision bright with memories, and tears still seeks you out. Among the room's possessions, shades are drawn to mourn. My heart has asked the questions which some hope takes form. I'm being haunted by the ghost of a chance. I hear strange music from a long ago dance. We rekindle the flame of romance, being haunted by the ghost of a chance. Time stares right at me from some old photograph. We look so happy. The old familiar laughs turn into other spirits, wash away the pain. Late at night I hear it, battle freedom's chains. I'm being haunted by the ghost of a chance. I hear strange music from a long ago dance. We rekindle the flame of romance, being haunted by the ghost of a chance. Darling, please, this love of mine won't rest in peace. I'm being haunted by the ghost of a chance. Hear strains of music from a long ago dance. If we rekindle the flame of romance, being haunted by the ghost of a chance. I'm being haunted by the ghost of a chance. I hear strains of music from a long ago dance. If we rekindle the flame of romance, being haunted by the ghost of a chance. So howdy, hello Ron and Susan and Carolyn, Heidi, Shirley, Joanne. I'm gonna try a new song for you. I've been under the impression, well, I had decided that my album was done, like all the songs had been written and recorded, the next record, and yet there was this nagging feeling that something was coming, you know, and so I just been kind of putzing around waiting to see what that might be. I'm not sure if this song is it or not, but I kind of like it. And a couple of days ago, I read a story in the New York Times about the christening of a new ferry called the good ship Dorothy Day. And I wrote this one today, and I've never sung it, even to me. So that's what the beauty of these underground concerts. Uh-oh, did we go offline? Don't know what that meant. Your browser has lost connection to your cameras. So you can probably hear me but not see me, huh? What if I switch to this? I don't know what's going on. This is probably a sign. My browser has lost connection to my cameras. Make sure you have the right camera selected. No, I did that. No. I was thinking, it might be time to stop this streaming concert for the summer. And this seems to be a sign. So let me see if I can do something with this. No, that didn't help. This may be the best I can do tonight. Start again. We're back. Don't know what's going on. Don't know what that deal is. So if I remove that from stream. Anyway, if I go off the air, have a great Memorial Day. For all whose labors carry them from Staten Island's brim. She leaves St. George's Terminal for Lower Manhattan to dock at Whitehall Terrace across the Whitehall Terminal across the New York Bay. She'll take you there and back again, the good ship Dorothy Day. You'll hear a mighty groaning as she casts off all her lines, makes way past the island where the lady's torch still shines. 4,500 souls she'll carry on her way. There's never been a ferry like the good ship Dorothy Day. Named for a woman who refused to let the world ignore the rights of workers, the cries of the hungry and the poor. A world sick with fear, she taught that love's the only cure, the only cure. Taste the salty spray and watch the freighters gliding by. Hear gulls laugh as steel and glass fill up the Gotham sky. Not a penny for your passage will you have to pay when you sail the good ship Dorothy Day. She stood out at the margins with the lost and with the least. She went to jail for human rights. She went to jail for peace. They called her saint, but she said, I'll not be dismissed that way. That's why they named the good ship Dorothy Day. Was a woman who refused to let the world ignore the rights of workers, the cries of the hungry and the poor. In a world sick with fear, she taught that love's the only cure, the only cure. Feel the gentle rolling of the deck beneath your feet. Leave your worries on the shore, a spiritual retreat. awaits the traveler who recalls the pilgrim for whom they named this craft the good ship Dorothy Day. An anarchist, an activist, a child of God's own love, a woman who would not back down each time push came to shove, a seeker for the better who would leave the world that way in service like the good ship Dorothy Day. A seeker for the better who would leave this world that way in service like the good ship Dorothy Day. Now that's a dang folk song. So I don't know if I'm still broadcasting or not, but I'm just going to sit here and play some songs. And for too many nights I've stared at the moon through prison bars. And I'll be home soon, 'cause I'm going home. I'm going home. I've been away. I'm going home. If burned bridges won't cross to that far shore, I'll get a boat and I'll get 2 oars. I'm going home. I'm going home. I've been away. I'm going home. I've been gone too long. Sorry, my cold's catching up to me. I'm over it, but it's not over me. I've been gone too long. I've been gone too long. I've been gone too long. They won't set me free. I've still got more time, but tonight in my heart, tonight in my mind, I'm going home. I'm going home. I've been away. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. I've been away. I'm going home. It's what we do, ain't it? If it looks worn, paint it. If it is torn, mend it. If it's bent, unbend it. But when a heart's breaking, when a soul is shaking, and your bag of tricks is cleaned out of quick fixes. Don't just do something. Don't just do something. Don't just do something. Stand there. Don't quote renowned sages or Sunday school pages. Paths of least resistance will keep at a distance. The challenge of seeing the whole human being in all their fierce beauty, and your profound duty. Don't just do something. Don't just do something. Don't just do something. Stand there in the still and screaming silence, with the illness and the violence, where the cosmic joke is on us. Tears and laughter keep us honest, whether it's deep sadness or borderline madness. Do not disrespect it or look for the exit. Stand in the breach, brother. Stand with one another. Your presence, sweet sister, can heal and minister. Don't just do something. Stand there. I have not come to save you, for when I look at you, I do not see a damsel in distress. I have not come to change you, your desperado soul. As perfect as it is, though I confess, you say I'm a sight for sore eyes. I think you and me are both half blind. You can't see the beauty that's inside you, and I can't see quitting on a friend of mine. I have not come to heal you. You don't need to be cured. The scars we bear are holier than shrines. If tears can teach our eyes to see with tenderness the wounds that we've been tempted to despise. You say I'm a sight for sore eyes. I think you and me are both half blind. You can't see the beauty that's inside you, and I can't see quitting on a friend of mine. Baby, love ain't nothing but a mirror, one that shows you who you really are. Maybe mine can show you someone you have been a stranger to so far. I have not come to fix you, for I know deep inside you're not and never have been powerless. I will share the darkness that you are walking through till you find the light that you possess. You say I'm a sight for sore eyes. I think you and me are both half blind. You can't see the beauty that's inside you, and I can't see quitting on a friend of mine. I ain't quitting on a friend of mine. I see my friend Lucy Stone has signed on, and if you're noticing that I'm looking particularly dapper tonight, it's because Lucy gave me a haircut this afternoon. So thank you, my friend. I was in dire need. There's a fine line between, looking like a rock star and looking like a homeless fella. I had well strayed over that line. People are handing me bottles of water and protein bars as I walk down the street. Well, I know that Susan wanted me to sing a song for her husband, who's having a birthday. I'm not sure if you're ready for that, Susan. So I'll do another song, and then I'll do my anthem to one of our most precious natural resources. Let's see. You sweating like a long neck in the Shreveport bar at midnight, full of beer and about to lose his head. His hand he waved a pistol like a blind man in a knife fight, and he pointed it and fired it and bled. The angel said, don't he look natural? The devil said, don't he look fine? The devil's eyes shine like two buffalo nickels he bought for a Roosevelt dime. The land had been like Sarah, proud and oh so stubborn. Lost them both a little at a time. Bankers took the one, and his drinking took the other. All he had left for losing was his mind. The angel said, don't he look natural? The devil said, Don't he look fine? The devil's eyes shine like two buffalo nickels he bought for a Roosevelt dime. The Shreve Times ran a story about a suicide that took place Thursday morning in a downtown bar. The paper ran a picture of a much younger man's face, taken years before he bought the farm. The angel said, "Don't he look natural?" The devil said, "Don't he look fine?" The devil's eyes shine like two buffalo nickels he bought for a Roosevelt dime. The devil's eyes shine like two buffalo nickels he bought for a Roosevelt dime. So this is a song that I wrote for all of those underappreciated old guys out there who feel devalued. And it's going out to my buddy Dan on his birthday out in Culver City. It's called Me and Dan. It's not that me and Dan are better than the rest of you. We've made so many mistakes, we know what not to do. We got more uncommon sense than most people can stand. Yeah, we got all the answers, me and Dan. We've got a beat on the important questions of the day. There's almost no big issues upon which we can't invade. We'll tell you just what's wrong with you and help you make a plan. To solve your problems, just ask me and Dan. The world would be a better place where a smile upon its face, if everyone would just be more like us. Though the less discerning might take our sagacious judgments for the cranky grumblings of sarcastic old curmudgeons, we're so freaking enlightened that we just don't give a damn. Got wisdom out the yin-yang, me and Dan. Not everyone appreciates our subtlety and wit. We put the wise in wise-ass more than they care to admit. Ain't perfect, but we come as close as anybody can. They broke the mold when they made me and Dan. The world would be a better place where a smile upon its face, everyone would just be more like us. Life with us is probably nothing short of paradise. Our wives are always grateful when we offer them advice. The Oracle of Delphi was a flash in the brain pan compared to the likes of me and Dan. That's M-E-A-N-D, don't spell it with no ampersand. The title of this song is Me and Dan. world's only mumbling left hand. Thank you. It starts off early, the sandbox. We blink, the sand gets in our eyes. We blink up at the sun and wonder. We blink, and somehow time just flies. We blink, and we're in a schoolyard. We blink and drive Dad's Chevrolet. We blink and we stand at an altar. Soon a baby's on the way. We blink and toddlers are teenagers. We blink and grandkids say hello. And in their eyes we see our parents. And in our hearts we miss them so. We squint and we look around for glasses to read where some old friend has died. We blink them as our eyes grow tired. And all too soon we close them wide. We blink like summer evening fireflies out on eternity's front lawn. And though we vanish in a moment, the love we share keeps shining on. I blink in disbelief that heaven has given me these precious years with you, and I will still be grateful long after we have blinked back tears. It's another one for an old man's birthday. Speaking of which, this is my last show as a 65-year-old. Old boots, old denim, isn't like what's in them. Oh boy, they ain't finished, just vintage. Gray beard, long hair, stay weird, don't care. Oh boy, they ain't finished, just finished. Darling young men, they amuse But of this you can be sure, they don't make them like they used to anymore. Bikes and old cars, well-worn guitars, old toys ain't finished, it's just finished. Old head, but that don't mean old hat. Old joys ain't finished, just finished. Darling, young men may amuse you, but of this you can be sure, they won't make you like they used to anymore. Yeah. Old school, old style, I'll make you smile. My love, finished, just finished. This boy ain't finished, just finished. Well seasoned. You long been on the open road, you've been sleeping in the rain, dirty words and muddy cells, your clothes are soiled and stained. But the dirty words and muddy cells will soon be judged insane. Only stop and rest yourself, you'll be off again. Take off your thirsty boots and stay for a while. Your feet are hot and weary from a dusty mile. Maybe I can make you laugh, and maybe I can try. Just looking for the evening and the morning in your eyes. I know you are no stranger now to crooked rainbow trails, to dancing cliff edge shattered cells, and slander shackled jails, where voices drift up from below as walls are being scaled. It's all of this and more, my friend, your song shall not be failed. Take off your thirsty boots and stay for a while. Your feet are hot and weary from a dusty mile. Maybe I can make you laugh, and maybe I can try. Looking for the evening and the morning in your eyes. Tell me of the ones you saw, as far as you could see, across the plain from field to town, marching to be free. And of the rusted prison gates that tumble by degree, like laughing children one by one, oh, they looked like you and me. Take off your thirsty boots and stay for a while. Feet are hot and weary from the dusty mile. Maybe I can make you laugh, and maybe I can try. Just looking for the evening and the morning in your eyes. This used to be a country where we cared for one another, tried to see the weary stranger as a sister or a brother. We're the strongest shouldered up the load, but those who weren't as strong, we thought they'd never turn back, just like we were wrong. This used to be a land where bigotry would hug the shadows, hide its guys in bed sheets, and would always lose the battles when it reared its spittle spewing face of twisted hate. We were not always good here, but our dreams could make us great. Now their bitter laughter seems to tell another story, in which the aggrieved relieve themselves upon Old Glory, and a vengeful liar raises up a fisted glove. This used to be a country that I love, and I still do. Though I'm grieving, I ain't quitting, I ain't leaving. Won't back up, won't back down. I will fight, this I vow. I will sing, I will shout, I will call hatred out. And when push comes to shove, I will stand up for love for love. used to be. But the bulldozers are here. And the faces, color you see fear. Well, the anger in God's eye is softened only by a tear. Falls like a star from the sky. And I will sing, I will shout, I will call hatred out. It will push comes to shove, I will stand up for love. I haven't done this song in a long time, but it's becoming apparent that it's time to start singing it again. So I'm going to take that spoken word part again, with the understanding that my brain will kick in this time. Having been relaxing on the couch, it now knows it's being called upon to produce lyrics that it hasn't offered in a year and a half or 2 years or something like that. So it's standing up, doing some stretches, deep knee bends, take a couple deep breaths. My brain is reaching over and trying to touch its toes. And now, here it comes. This was a shining city. Now the bulldozers are here. And in the face, I will sing, yet I will shout, I will call hatred out. And when push comes to shove, I'll stand up, I'll stand up, I'll stand up for love. So now my brain has done a couple laps around the block. It's gotten its resting pulse up. Feeling warm, feeling ready. And it asked me for one more try at that verse. Aren't you glad that there's no minimum required payment for witnessing this show? This was a shining city. Now the bulldozers are here. And in faces all the colors of the rainbow you see fear. While the anger in God's eye is softened only by a tear. Falls like a star from the sky. I will sing, I will shout, I will call hatred out. And when push comes to shove, I will stand up for love. I will stand, I will stand, I will stand, I will stand, I will stand. Raise up my hand, I will stand up for love. This used to be a country we could be proud of my friends. I swear to God that it will be again. I pray to God that it will be again. Hello to my old friend Karen. It's nice to see you. Well, let's see if I can get a couple more in here. On the last B.A.D of the season. Good Lord willing, we'll be back come the fall. We used to do it every Friday night. And then when, folks stopped tuning in, we went to every other Friday night. And now, as folks have stopped tuning in, we may graduate to monthly. Of course, the less I play, the more I'm going to charge. Reminds me of an old Marx Brothers routine. But if I can't think of the words to my own song, I'm not going to be able to try to pull that out. We know what you're doing. We've seen your kind before. Put guards on the window and post bars at every door. That should be a good way. Singing onward, Christian soldiers, in your ugly little war. Spreading hatred in the name of God. Today I am a Muslim. Today I am a Jew. A Hindu and a Buddhist, all God's other children too. Today I am a Muslim. That is why this Christian has to say Assalamu alaikum instead of Donald kiss my ass. As for those walls you're building, don't try to shift the blame. My God is love, and Jesus Christ don't take his name in vain. By preaching fear for others whose prayers don't sound the same, while you go pissing on the golden rule. Today I am a Muslim. Today I am a Jew. A Hindu and a Buddhist, all God's other children too. Today I am a Muslim. That's why this Christian has to say Assalamu alaikum instead of Donald kiss my ass. Peace, shalom, good on you instead of Donald kiss my ass. So I was telling the story last weekend at one of the shows I did of a woman I met in New Orleans. I'd never been to New Orleans until Arlo invited me to go on the City of New Orleans tour with he and his family. And we did this amazing for me, kind of whistle-stop concert tour right through the heart of America. And like I said, I'd never visited the city. And when I was there, it was just a month or so after Katrina. I guess more than a month, but everything was still pretty beat up. The city was still under martial law. And there were still blue tarps on just about every house within 100 100 miles, it seemed like. But I was blown away. I fell in love with the city, even in its brokenness. Maybe because of it, because the people that I met there weren't broken. They were fierce, and they were beautiful, and they were optimistic, and there was a sense of joy and gratitude. And the night clerk at the hotel where we were staying was a New Orleans cop by day, and he was working full time on at night to raise money to bring his family home. His family had been evacuated to Texas somewhere. And we got to talking, and he said it broke his heart because his kids liked it there. They liked Texas because the schools were so clean and shiny and new. And that's not the way the schools where his kids attended in New Orleans were. And he didn't want them to grow up anywhere else but in this city because he wanted them to be connected to this amazing culture and music and food and community, and he considered it a great treasure to be passed on to his children. So he was working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever. So anyway, I fell in love with the city, and about a year later, my agent, T-shirt Kathy, in conjunction with a film I think that was being made, because we had a song in a movie, a documentary that was put out about the hurricane. And in conjunction with that, we did a show back in New Orleans. And the lady that was taking tickets at that venue was named Ole Ila. And I'm not good with names, but it was such a beautiful and musical name that I kind of suspected I was always going to remember it. And we got to be buddies that evening, Ole Ila and myself. And she was talking to me about how life was. And I said, you must feel kind of disappointed that we haven't stepped up as a country, because the place was still pretty beat up. You could still see that not a whole lot had been done on a mass scale anyway. And I said, you must feel like we've turned our backs on you, but that your country has kind of abandoned you in your time of need. And she said, John Flynn, you don't even know, do you, what's going on here? I said, no, ma'am, I guess I don't. She said, I used to think that human beings had done so much that was so pure evil, that we had created a wound that could never be healed. And she talked, as a African-American, she talked about the slave trade and what she called the Middle Passage. And I don't think I had heard that term or that phrase at that point in my life. But she said that the holds of the slave ships were crammed so completely with human bondage, with human beings, that a large percentage of the people didn't even survive the trip. And she said bodies were cast over the sides of those ships, unmarked, unknown, lost to the world forever, were these human beings. And she said, I just thought that kind of a karmic debt could never be repaid. And she said, I don't believe that anymore. And she said, because she said, children are changing my mind. And she said, children from all over this country are coming to my city to help. High school kids, college kids give up their winter break and their spring break and their summer vacation, and they come here and they don't want money and they don't want thanks. They just want to help. And she said, do you know what they give these children to eat? She said they give them, peanut butter sandwiches and a bottle of water. And she said, and no jam, no honey, just peanut butter on old crumbly white bread. And she shuddered, like white bread, and a bottle of water. And that's what these kids live on. And she said, these kids see me and they take that bread and they break it and they give it to me. And they say, Mother Ole Ila, you take this, you need this. She said, these children are going to save our world, John. So don't you ever give up on us. And I told her that I would do my best not to. So I'm going to sing this for Oleila and for all my friends tonight. And I hope you have a wonderful and safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. One night in restless sleep I dreamt a young man came to me, asked what I had done that day to end the misery. I said, what difference would it make? What good could I have done? There are too many people. He said, no, there's only one hungry child, the one you did not feed, one lonely soul, the one you did not need, one dying heart, the heart that would not bleed for all the things the day has left undone. You can change the world with only one. Now lately I've begun to fear the turning of the earth. With every lap around the solar system since my birth, I'd see my chances to change my life go from slim to none. How many days are left, I asked. He said, you need just one. One single day, live with all your heart. One single step is enough to start wonderful things. Stuff that's off the charts can happen on the journey once begun. You can change your world with only one. He said, they'll only mesmerize you like a gold watch on a chain. You're more than the boundaries you embrace. Reason thin as angel skin will fly to some high shelf when light that searches through the endless darkness finds itself. One hungry child won't be denied bread. One lonely soul won't be neglected. One by one, dying hearts will heal when they've bled for all the things we have left undone. We each can change the world with only one. My friends, we each can change the world. So let's do that, huh? Good on you. Peace. See you soon.